Hey guys, this is Noodles from the Offspring, and you are watching Chaos TV.
Okay, so what's up everyone? It's day number 1 here at Kustok Festival, and today we have the pleasure to talk with Noodles from The Offspring. So first of all, hello and welcome to Chaos TV, and also welcome to Finland from my part.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. It's good to be here.
So you actually just played a show in Helsinki last night. How did that go?
It was good. It was our first show of the European tour, and it went great. Yeah, it was just a blast.
Do you actually remember when you played that big own headline show in Helsinki last time? I tried to search for it, but I actually didn't find any info about that. It's been quite some time.
Okay. When was that? Just last year?
No, like years back when you played your own big headlight show.
Was it winter time?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember walking around Helsinki. It was beautiful in the winter. Most of the time when we come to Finland, it's in the summer for festivals.
Yeah.
But
I guess it's good for artist's point of view to come when it's warm.
Well, yeah, but I think it's good to come when it's winter because then you're like one of the only acts around, and the people will come out to see you play because they're starved for music. You know, if a lot of bands don't tour in the Europe in the winter, at least not this far up. You know.
But now you actually have like 3 shows in Finland, which is kind of extraordinary even for you guys.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I don't think it's the first time though. I know we've been over here. We've done like a number of festivals, at least 2. So.
But has Finland like always been a good place for you to play?
I think so. Yeah, and we love it. And our singer has a real affinity for Finland. He's come here on vacation to do sauna.
Yeah, he has some summer cottage here.
He's really, I don't know if he's got a summer cottage, but he's got, we got friends. We got a friend who lives in Heinola, and Dexter loves the sauna, so he likes to come here and do saunas.
So do you do sauna yourself?
I do the sauna when Dexter drags me to it. I don't enjoy doing the sauna. Like, I don't like the heat.
Yeah.
It feels oppressive, but once I'm done, I always feel better. So I charge through it to make it better. My favorite part of the sauna is jumping in the cold water.
Yeah, that's also my favorite part of that.
Yeah.
I'm also that kind of guy who prefers cooling up a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
So obviously, like one of your classic albums, Smash, turned like 25 years. So
crazy, right?
And that's a big record for you guys. So what kind of like actual memories do you have when it comes to that album?
Oh, it was nuts when that thing started to take off. We didn't really know what to make of it. You know, we were hoping that we would sell more copies than our record before. We wanted to do a record that we just thought was a little bit better, and then go out and play in punk rock clubs, maybe do a summer tour. And it just took off. We toured for like a year and a half when that took off.
Yeah, I think you played around that time. You played in a Lepakko club in Finland, which is like a super small venue.
Okay.
So that kind of took off after that.
All right, yeah. Maybe that was the time that we came in winter. I'm not sure, yeah. But so we've been coming to Helsinki since, what was that, 94, 95?
Yeah. So speaking about that album, like, how do you see it like now, 25 years after the release?
I still think it's a great record. I can listen to it now and I can hear where our playing wasn't as good as we are now. We're much better musicians now. But I don't really, it doesn't bother me, I kind of, I let it go because I think it's just a great record with great songs, It's just got a great vibe to it.
Yeah, and I guess like each album kind of like represents that specific period of time in the band's history.
Yeah, for sure, kind of where we were. I think all of our records, first of all, they're all like your children, so you're gonna love them all. You helped create these things, and so you love all your records. There may be 1 or 2 songs occasionally where I'll go, I would have rethought that maybe. I'm not gonna say which ones, so don't ask. But for the most part, I'm proud of everything we've done throughout the years.
So you see like each album like as a natural progression from the past one.
I think so. Yeah. Or. Yeah, and maybe even just swings like where we're at that time, and we kind of come back. We always come back to the, the fast, powerful, heavy bass, drums, guitar, and melodic songs. Yeah. We always liked the punk rock songs that you could sing along to in the shower, or whatever. So we always come back to that, but every once in a while we'll do something, it's a little different.
So when you were actually like recording Smash, did you already have the feeling that this is gonna be a big album for you guys, or is that something that you cannot basically predict?
Well, we didn't think, I mean, like I said, we hope to sell a few more copies than the last one. I think when we were making the record, Ixnay was at about 40,000 copies. So we were hoping to sell like 70,000 copies, we were just
you
throwing
ended up
random,
selling a bit more.
a bit more than that. Yeah. And we were just throwing out random numbers. We really had no idea, what it was going to do or what those numbers even meant. We just hoped it was a little bit more widely received and that we had a little bit broader fan base. We were hoping that we could maybe headline like a real club in Orange County. And so we were just kind of hoping for that. We had no idea what was going to happen.
So have you ever had the feeling when you have recorded some album or specific song that this is like a great track that will go well?
Well, I mean, we always like what we do. We always like our songs, but we don't know how it's going to be received by the public. You never know.
Yeah.
So that's always, like right now we have a record that's done and it's in the can but nobody's heard it. So we're like, you start to rethink it and go, oh, is it good? Is it good? But then we go back and listen to it and you go, yeah, I like it.
I guess that's also like frustrating because you kind of want the people to hear it because it's done.
Absolutely. It's very hard to be patient, because I have them all on my computer. I could just hit send, right? Just hit send and send it out to the universe, but yeah, we
nowadays it's so easy to release music.
It's easy to release, to get it out there. To get it in the right hands though, and to get the word out about it. That's what we want a distributor that can get it into all the right streaming services and iTunes, the purchasing services, but then also kind of hook us up with, like you guys, the right people to talk to about the record, so that we get the word out about it for sure.
So you mentioned that the album is already done.
Yep.
It's like
except for like
completely
artwork.
Recorded and mastered and mixed and
I think we mastered most of it, if not all of it already. Yeah, but it's done, mixed. We're working on we're getting ideas for artwork and looking at that and sequencing. I think we might even already have that done. But yeah.
Okay, but do you have like a release, like a label for it to put it out, or
not yet.
Will you do it independently?
I don't know. I think what we'd like to do is work with a distributor, because if we do it just on our own, there might be gaps that we miss.
Yeah, quite a lot of work.
So we want to work with somebody that does that and has all the bases covered.
Would you see yourself or the band releasing something through like Indiegogo, for example, where your fans could buy directly from you?
Yeah, right now all those options are on the table for sure.
Yeah. Have you ever bought anything through Indiegogo yourself? Do you collect music yourself?
I'm not sure. Todd, was yours on Indiegogo? Was it? No. Okay. What did you sell yours from? Through?
Just on my own website.
Just on your own website? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure. I likely I have. Because I do purchase music and I buy stuff online. So, I'm not sure though. I can't think of who I did.
So what can you tell us about like the upcoming album and the music? Is it gonna follow what you have done in the past, or what kind of stuff can the fans actually expect to hear?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an Offspring record.
I guess you already have your kind of like trademark sound in a sense.
For sure. I mean, there's songs that you're going to hear that are going to be easily recognizable as vintage sounding Offspring for sure. We're doing a song live every night called "It Won't Get Better." We would like to do more of this stuff live, but we want the fans to hear the songs the way we recorded them, the way we want them to hear, rather than a shitty cell phone recording.
Yeah, and I guess it's also like different atmosphere to hear it on a festival for the first time.
For sure.
So that you kind of have the chance to digest it first, like a couple of times before you go and see it live.
For sure. So we want to. So a lot of the stuff we want to get out first. So we're not playing that. But then one of the songs on it's going to be "Coming for You," which we released about 4 years ago. And that song's a good indication as well. Both those songs are pretty much dead center in what this record's going to be like.
So you worked with Bob Rock on this album again. So has he kind of like become a member of the family?
Pretty much. I mean, we hit it off with him immediately. It's been a real comfortable relationship. He makes us work, and he makes us, try harder to be as best as we can. But he does it in a way that's cool. He's not being a dick about it. It's like he makes us feel like we can do it. Okay, and rather than making us feel like, oh man, we're not playing good enough or whatever, or we're not coming up with the best parts for this. He makes us feel like we got more in us and we can bring more to the table. So it's great working with Bob. We love that guy.
So do you kind of need like a producer who kind of like throws his own ideas to the mix, or do you just want to have like a guy who understands you and what sounds best from the music that you have done?
Well, I think he does know what we've, he comes from that. He knows us. Really, Bob played in a band called the Payolas, and they played with a lot of the old punk bands, and he worked with a lot of the old punk bands, the Dills, and who else? Did he work with the Avengers? I'm not sure offhand. It's been so long since we've discussed that, But he worked with a lot of old punk bands. He knew, we were talking about like the Sex Pistols record. How did Steve Jones get that sound? Oh, I know exactly what that is. It's a Vox AC30 with the Les Paul. He just knows that stuff.
It's good to work with that kind of guy.
Yeah. But he also really likes all the stuff we've done in the past. Our attitude towards making music and the music we make. He loves that. So he knows how to kind of pull that out of us too. Okay. It's not like, I know he's known mostly for his work with Metallica, and he loved those guys and worked really well with those guys. But he also knows punk rock, so I think he really does kind of
he's
bring
done
that love
quite
to the
diverse
table.
albums through his career.
Yeah, for sure.
So what kind of like plans do you actually have when it comes to the album? Do you already know when it's gonna be out? Sometime next year?
Until we, hopefully sooner, but nobody believes me. I've been saying it was coming. I was saying it was coming last spring. Spring. So nobody believes me when I say it's going to be out soon anymore. So I just stopped saying. It's going to be soon. I mean, it's done. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting the distribution deal, working with somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the end, a bit about the future plans of the band. So what's in the scope?
Well, when the record comes out, we hope to do some more touring, go out and promote it. Maybe we'll be back here in the winter and do another headlining show. I don't know. I know we're looking at touring throughout the rest of the year for sure, and probably into next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hey, Noodles, thank you a lot for your time and all the best for the future. Anything you want to say as last words to all the Finnish fans watching this afterwards?
Yeah. Like I said, we've been coming to Finland. Actually, I think our first time in Finland was '93. I think I might be wrong on that.
Around Smash.
We were opening up for NoFX out here at a big festival, and that was a blast. And it's a beautiful country, and thank you for having us here.
Thank you a lot for the chat.
Thank you.